In chapter 11, Arjuna saw the cosmic form of Krishna, the infinite explosion of galaxies, gods, time, and death, all flowing through Krishna's being. He was overwhelmed, shaken, awed, and terrified. That vision shattered all his previous ideas of what God was. No more temples, no more shapes, just raw divinity, infinite, formless, terrifying, and beautiful. It was too much. So now in chapter 12, Arjuna asks a very simple, very human question. Which path is better, Krishna? Should I worship the formless, the unmanifest, or should I worship you, the personal form? And in this moment, we begin to realize what devotion truly means. Krishna answers with compassion. He says, "Those who fix their minds on me with unwavering devotion, who worship me in my personal form with faith, they are the most perfect in yoga." But then he adds, "Those who worship the unmanifest, the invisible, the formless absolute, they too attain me. But their path is more difficult." Why? Because the mind craves something to hold. The formless requires immense stillness, silence, and surrender. It's like hugging the wind. Only a few can take that road. But for most, the path of bhakti, of personal devotion, is more natural, more tender, and more accessible. This chapter is called Bhakti Yoga, the path of devotion, love, surrender. Not the love that demands, not the love that begs, but the love that gives, fully, silently, joyfully. Krishna reveals a new kind of strength here, not through conquest, not through logic, not through philosophy, but through love. A love so powerful that it melts the ego and dissolves the fear of death. Here's what he says about the true devotee. And these lines, they pierce the soul. He who is free from malice towards all beings, friendly and compassionate, rid of I and mine, patient in pain and pleasure, forgiving, that devotee is dear to me. He who is content, steady, self-controlled, firm in devotion, whose mind and intellect are fixed on me, such a devotee is dear to me. He who neither rejoices nor hates, neither grieves nor desires, who renounces both good and evil, such a person is dear to me. This isn't passive spirituality. This is the toughest kind of strength. The strength to love even when it hurts, to forgive even when you're right, to stay calm when the world burns around you. Krishna lays out the qualities of an ideal devotee like a mirror, equanimous in all things, never disturbed, never disturbing, free from fear and pride. This isn't a person who retreats from the world. This is a person who walks through life like a calm flame, steady, silent, unwavering. Ask yourself, how many of these qualities do I carry? And how many can I begin to embody? Because in the end, Krishna makes one thing very clear. Whoever serves me with unwavering devotion, transcending ego, equal to friend and enemy, free from expectations, that person becomes supremely dear to me. Bhakti isn't weakness. Bhakti is the most fearless path of all. It says, I give up control. I offer myself. That surrender isn't passive. It's like diving off a cliff, trusting the invisible wind to carry you. Bhakti turns the heart into a temple and makes every breath a prayer. It's not about what you get. It's about who you become. And maybe the deepest truth in chapter 12 is this. You don't need to be perfect to be spiritual. You just need to love. Even if you cannot meditate, even if your mind is restless, Krishna says, if you can't fix your mind on me, then practice devotion. If you can't practice, then offer your actions to me. If even that is too hard, just surrender. Be humble. That is enough. The entire Gita pauses here to tell you, you are not far from God. He's as close as your next loving act, your next breath of kindness. Love is not the end of the path, it's the path itself. And just as we start to rest in this divine feeling, Krishna prepares us for the next stage. Because in chapter 13, the teaching shifts again. We will step into the mystery of consciousness itself, the difference between the field and the knower of the field, the body and the self. We go deeper into the nature of awareness, into the formless truth beyond the form. Chapter 13 is where the curtain begins to lift on the ultimate reality behind this whole game of life. So before we go there, pause, reflect, ask yourself, am I ready to love like this? Not clingy love, not needy love, but a love that frees, a love that asks nothing, a love that simply gives and becomes divine in that giving. This is the promise of Bhakti Yoga. This is the doorway to the soul.